Do you believe in magic? Nope, you should. I don't know why that came through just like that. They were like, do it. So I did it. Spirit has me out here looking like a fool sometimes, but it's okay. Someone's gonna benefit from this frequency, this vibe, okay? So that's what came through actually. And this is something I have been trying to record since yesterday. It came through in the morning. But for whatever reason, every time I tried to record it, something would get in the way. And so I just decided, I was like, is it just this message or is it today? So I put a pause on that. And then I tried to do it in the afternoon sometime. It didn't work. So I recorded something else and that worked. It was fine. So it's just this message. I don't know why. And I got like almost like a 3-2-1 just now. I saw that it was 12:12. And so I was coming to sit here and I heard 3-2-1, go. Just start. So I sat down. I said, okay, fine. Maybe it's a 12:12. But then it turned into 12:13. So I thought, all right, whatever. It wasn't the significance of the time itself. It was just go now. Now you're ready. Now you can record it. Now it's okay. And so far, so good. I don't see any glitches. I don't see anything. And I'm getting like this really like sassy vibe, I want to say. I love it. It's a good feeling. Okay, so I just want to show you what I wrote because when it was coming in, my phone was on 77% and it was on March 4th. So there's 7. So 7s you might be seeing. So 7s, 3s, 4s. The other thing that came through, birthdays, favorite or lucky numbers, and of course the angel numbers. It's not something I usually say. If they tell me, I write it, okay? Or I say it. Or they show it to me, I say it. That's it. Yeah, and that, did you know that Do You Believe in Magic? It's not just a jingle. I thought it was jingle, so I wrote down jingle, but then I felt compelled to put a question mark, and I was like, I need to search that. So I did, and it's actually a song that was written by the Lovin' Spoonfuls. It's Lovin' with an apostrophe. Spoonfuls, 1965. So look that up. Look up the lyrics, and it's a cute song, but it has to do with tapping into, what did I read? Okay, look it up, look up the meaning, but I want to say that it was about like tapping into a higher frequency and like feeling good, okay, and going through your day in that way. And that seems to be the theme of the message that was coming through because 8:48 yesterday on March 4th, I also got Shine Bright Like a Diamond by Rihanna. Oh, the original, like the first messages came through early in the morning. This was around 6 something, okay? So 8:48 might be significant. Shine bright like a diamond. And I really want to tell you that is you, because what I see is, I'm going to see if I can find it easily. There's a card in here. It's the peacock spirit. Every time I see it, there's a heart right by, it looks like where the neck joins the chest. And there's a light coming right through it. And I always feel like saying tap into your talents, your skills, let them shine. And I think it says time to shine or let it shine, something like that. It's something that I will find easily. Watch. Oh, yeah, I was about to say watch it not. Oh, reclaim your power, Phil. But yeah, this is it. This is the card. Okay, this is what I feel like just almost like Superman. Just let it shine. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's another. They're trying to hold on. Focus. You and I were like diamonds in the sky. That's it. That's what's up there. And is this one? No, I think that was a different message. Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might have this wish I wish tonight. That came through. I don't know when. Some other message. But yeah, because I don't have it written down here. But the other jingle, and this is when it was clear. Like, I was like, okay, I got you. I know exactly what you're trying to get me to tell them. The Toys R Us jingle came through. This is really about, and I want to explain, like tapping into your inner child. It's a theme that they have been trying to weave into like almost every video now for the past week or two. What is going to help you maintain your frequency, especially now? And it is especially important now. I just heard integral, like, do it, because of everything that is going on. I see upheaval outside, but the person is stable, even though the ground underneath them is like, kind of feels like, in like, I think it's Mario Brothers. There's a certain world, lava, is it Lava World? Where he jumps on rocks, or you have him jump on rocks and they kind of like go like this, just above the lava. That's what it feels like, okay? All around you, everything's on fire around you, and like, it's tense, but you are calm even though you're in that situation. That is why you need to tap into that frequency. That is why you need to incorporate those little bits of joy. Came through in a different reading. Like, that is why you have to integrate your inner child. And it's not just about healing. I feel like you've done that. Now it's like the lesson to take from that healing is to tap into what brought you joy. I was just in the car, and you know what I was thinking about? I was just thinking about, I don't know, like, everything that's going on, because the radio comes on automatically, and for whatever reason AM was on. Usually I just keep it on FM. I must have hit a button the last time, I don't know. But so there was some, like, just the news. Okay, news from everywhere. It really brings you down. So I was like, I can't listen to this anymore. And I'm not talking about spiritual bypassing. There are things that we need to deal with in life. There are things that we need to deal with head on. Deal with them. Don't set it aside for another day. Handle it. I just heard, handle your business. Do it. But make time later in the day or at the beginning of your day to make sure you tap into something that brings you joy, so that you can handle things but still be proud of your spirit. Like, don't let anything else get the best of you. And like, kind of, I think we've all had these moments in life where we behave in a way that we're not proud of. And it's like, gosh, I regret that. I wish I didn't handle this in that way. That's what you want to avoid. So you can do that by tapping into that higher frequency. Ooh, 1221. Okay, so that 1-2 they wanted to bring through. All right. So anyway, yeah. So like, that's the point of it. So that's with the Toys R Us kid. What I saw was the movie Hook with Robin Williams, though, and there was another video where comedian came through. So that might be important to someone. Either that is something you have been called. You've been called the class clown or the comedian. It is something that you're looking into. There's something there. Like, there's a reason they didn't show me the cartoon Peter Pan. They showed me Hook. Okay. One of the other reasons I think they showed me that was because that video was specifically about how Peter Pan grew up. He left Never Never Land and grew up. And in this movie, it was I think he became a lawyer. That's what I read. I forgot. I saw that years ago. It came out in 1991, for God's sake. I was, in the third grade? Second or third grade? Yeah. It's been a while. I don't think I've seen it since. But yeah, so that movie is about growing up, but still holding on to your imagination, because it's a part of you, and you get inspiration from imagination. Okay, that's something that came through also. And I wanted to look that up for you. I looked it up last time and I kept it open. Let's see if it comes up quickly. The way I searched it was Robin Williams Hook. Oh, there we go. Robin Williams Hook synopsis and summary. That's exactly what I typed in. And there was an article. Yep, perfect. So it says, what life lesson does Hook teach? Hook is a story about remembering who you are, embracing joy, and making the most of the time you have. It teaches us that while we all have to grow up, we don't have to lose the things that make life magical. Our imagination, our sense of adventure, and our love for the people who matter most. That's what you're supposed to use that tapping into your inner child for, okay? Bring that fun. I just heard reckless abandon in moments, certain moments. Okay, so when I was in the car, I told you it was on AM. I hated it. I switched over. I switched over to FM. And of course, this song just, it brings me back to like the later part of high school, college days, going out and just having a ball. Yeah, partying. Okay. I was a little bit of a party girl. I loved it. It was fun. It was different back in the early 2000s. Okay. I love the fact that we didn't have social media like we do now. It was just beginning. So it was different times, different times. But Bon Jovi's Living on a Prayer came on. And that, don't tell me when you hear that chorus or the hook, whatever it's called, it does not just like, God, I just feel like this rush of energy. I mean, a swirl of like light in me when you just want to like shout it. I don't care if you're driving. And I do. I always sing it whenever it comes on. It's like, oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. I'm not going to sing because I really can't. But that's what happens. And I just get like so hyped up when I hear that. It's the beginning of the song is a little sad. But again, that is the point. There are things going on in life that are always going to be difficult to handle. There are always going to be challenges. That's when we grow. Okay. But take yourself back into that energy where you're swirling with the light and with, again, reckless abandon, with that drive to just handle it, to handle things head on and to just have fun, see the adventure and the lessons responsibly, of course. I'm not telling you to like jump off a bridge, don't do anything like that. Okay. I don't know why that came through. That came through because so we're taught to be very careful. What do you, if so-and-so told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? That's what, okay. But, there's a place for being responsible and did you hear that? Something fell. Yeah. I just heard shit happens. Okay. Anyway, there's a time and a place for being responsible and serious and following the rules. When you tap into your inner child, it doesn't mean that you're not following the rules of society. It means that you are finding that joy, that imagination, that adventure, and using it to move you forward. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's get some cards, because that is it for this. Let's move this aside. Whoa. Okay, so my seat it's one of those seats that you can like lift up, and it just dropped a bit. And I just heard sit down. Be quiet. Why? I don't want to. Okay, those were not my guides. You can sit down, be quiet. I didn't like that. All right. I will not. Ooh, this was on the 23. Spirit has your back. See? Hold. Oh, I just split it to put this back and reclaim your power came back. I told you, something told me to sit down and be quiet. And I said, no, I will not. Reclaim your power. Don't let anything stop you. If you feel it, if you really feel called to do something, And I told you I felt it. That those were not my guides. It's weird. I cleanse my space. I do all that. I don't know where that came from, but no. See, I told you I feel like very sassy and spunky. Like, no, you're not going to mess with me because I said you're not going to mess with me. The Queen's girl comes out every once in a while. I can't help it. All right. Now let's see. What would we? Ooh. Okay. Okay. This one, Trust in Divine Detours. 16 is at the bottom. Okay, with this one, I just heard. Oh, I love that. Hold on. Ooh, look at that synchronicity. Hold on. Okay, so just underneath the coyote spirit. I always thought this was a fox. I think I've been saying fox for the longest time. It's coyote. It's like it was veiled. I would see fox. Wow. That's weird. That is weird. I just noticed this. I believe, is this the card that came out? Trust in Divine, I don't know. Maybe I'm confused. I don't know. Anyway, 16. And this was underneath it. 7. I told you, 7s, okay? And this says sweet results await. Ooh, ooh, that is beautiful. Let me tell you why. With trust in divine detours, if something doesn't go according to plan, don't let that throw you off. See it as, they're taking me somewhere unknown. There's some divine nuggets that I need to pick up. Okay? I love that. Like, hold on to that sense of adventure. Isn't that in the song I was just talking about? Is it? Hold on. No, we're halfway there. Oh, I don't know. Look up that song. I scream the lyrics that I think I know. That's what I do in the car. Who's gonna hear me? The windows are up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I love that. So trust those divine detours. Trust that there is something there for you to find. If it's a lesson, it's a lesson. If it's a challenge that you need to face head on, it's a challenge. Whatever it is meant for you because it is going to. Ooh, I see someone like straightening their back up. I just heard buck up. Wow. Not buckle up, buck up. Like just like stand strong. Wow. Tap into that. And I told you it's sassy and spunky today. And this one, 43. 7. Again. 4 and 3. 7. Oh, okay, you can see clearly now. Part of you knows this. Okay, you know this. That's why this is coming across, or like across your path. This video, I mean, or videos like this are coming across your path. You know this. There's a little voice inside of you that's like chirp, 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 chirp. That's exactly what I saw. I said chirp, 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 chirp. Oh my gosh. You can see clearly now. Okay, you know it. So tap into it because it is going to make all the difference in your life. What am I doing? Clear the way. Okay, let me show you what I don't know why I was just doing this, but so the cards came out and this one was here. There's another card over here. I picked this one up and I picked this one up and I put them back. I was just putting them back and I was just about to put this one back and I heard clear the way, like make way. Okay, something. You're headed towards something. So clear the way. Let go of anything that kept you tethered. Okay? What did I do here? Okay, that should be good. Yeah. All right, let's put that down here. Let's see what this one is. Number 2, life is speeding up. Make way. Things are going to start moving fast. Make way. Look at that. And charge head on. Oh, didn't I say buck up? Look at his chest. His chest puffed out and ready to go. Oh gosh, I love when they do this. They always do this. So I love it every time. I don't know, guys. Oh, I just got a notification. Let's show you 12:32. I want you to see the now. I'm going to cover up my family's face though. You could see my dog. See, 2 notifications. Show it now. I want you to see the now. Okay, now it just came. All right. Let's close that. 12:32. The numbers again are 43, 16, and 2. And the beast spirit was 7, okay? Open to infinite possibilities on the bottom. Stay open. I'm going to give you a little shovel. Shovel? Shuffle. Sorry, I'm losing my hair, I guess. Oh, gosh. Oh, aging is not fun. But it's a part of life, so it's fine. As long as I'm young at heart, I don't mind. All right, what else do you want to tell them? I kind of want to switch decks right now. I think I will. But which one do you want me to take? Oh, let spirit be your guide on the bottom. Number 32. Oh, and it was 12:32. 12:33 now, but it was 12:32 when I showed you that notification. They always tie things together. All right, which one? This one. Sure. If you say so. At the bottom. New gateway Divine timing, rapid manifestation. Life is speeding up. A new gateway, trust in divine detours. You're headed towards something new. I love that. So see the adventure in it. Don't get scared. Don't be scared. Okay? That's why you need to tap into that fun and that adventure seeking side of like being a child. Just remember what that was like. Going to the top of they showed me a slide where a kid's like walking up those stairs on the playground, ready to go again, and woo! Sometimes they'd fall on their ass, but it's okay. Pop right back up and go charge up those stairs again. Do it again. It's like it's a fun ride. It's gonna be a fun ride. See it that way. Okay. What would you like to tell them? Oh, well, I like this one. Light of humanity. The world. Material manifestations. Human experience. You are here to have experiences that are, I just heard, mind-blowing and mind-numbing. Oh, okay. They don't want to hear that. What? When they want to tell you something, they're going to tell you something, and they're going to say it over and over again until it sinks in. Let it sink in. Okay? But yeah, look at that. The world. Oh, I just heard savor the flavors. Like everything, all of it, all those emotions, everything you experience, it's for a reason. Okay? Savor it. See it. See it as life. See it as what it is. You came down here for this reason, to experience things, to learn lessons. Yeah, lessons. Lessons, duality, purpose, mission. Look at that. Look at those here. You read that and see what pops out at you. I told you, the way they show it to me when they want me to focus on something, certain words that they don't want me to look at get depressed, and the words that they want me to show you, to talk to you about, they kind of like lift up, uplift. Okay. Yeah, so see if anything like that happens for you looking at any of these words. That's what you're supposed to focus on, okay? Not the fear. Cross that out. All right? Cross that out. Purpose, mission. I just heard, what is that? Is that from Mission Impossible? Impossible? Okay, because I sound like Sean Connery. Impossible? What? What are you doing to me? Okay. Mission Impossible. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. And I heard you accepted it. You asked for this. So experience it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the wonderful, the gifts. It's all a gift. Sometimes we don't see it that way. It's all a gift. Even the challenges, it's all a gift, okay? You chose to accept it. Come on. 444. Did I tell you fours? That is confirmation. Look at that. Intuition, inner wisdom, higher guidance, angelic support. They're always there, okay? Angelic support. You have that. And the fours came through earlier. How? Well, what was that for? Oh. All right. I just heard sometimes it hurts, but laugh it off. Which is exactly what happened. Just tell me. I will tell them. Don't make me experience it. Gosh. Okay, anyway. I want to show you both. Oh, and look, 7. Okay, Libra might be significant to you, but it's Justice and the Empress. And this is an important person, or just important person. And I said an important person. So maybe that detour is going to lead you to an important person. Okay, one-to-one relationships, marriage, deals, business partners, contracts, mirroring. Okay. You see what you put out. That's a lesson. Okay. They said you see what you put out. And I was like, not all the time. I know I've been treated poorly when when I was kind to people, but they said that's a lesson. And I guess, yeah, that was a lesson. It was a lesson in creating boundaries. So anyway, something about that. I feel like putting this with that trust in divine detours. And that is 7. Well, 1 plus 6, 7, and 7. Okay. So I'm going to put that together because I feel like it goes together. Just there's something there. All right. And come on. I think that is straightforward because that's what they're telling you to do. Romanticize. I just saw. Strength and the sun. You can do it. That is your strength. That's what you draw power from. Because I see a plug and a battery. And it's like the battery is filled with, it's green. That's like, the love frequency. For me, that's what I see. And also Archangel Raphael. So it's healing, but that's also love, okay? So I see like a plug going into like that green frequency of like joy and love and, ooh, divine. Divine what? Divine experience. I told you, they show me, they say it, I say it, I tell you. Create a life filled with joy. So do that. And music, again, music is so, it really is, it's one of the fastest ways to change your vibration, right? Your frequency. You put something on, living on a prayer, you put that on, and I'm like, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. My vibe is forget anything that happened. I am in the moment and I am singing out loud. So find that song for you or that activity. If it's dancing, dance. Do a little wiggle wherever you can. Break room, no one's turn. Look over your shoulder. Make sure no one's watching. And do a little shimmy if you have to, okay? Bring it into your day and in any way you can. All right? Why do I want to look at the time? 12:40. Okay, anyway. Whew, that was fun. What would you like me to say now? Leave it there. Okay, I will leave it there. So, I hope something in this resonated with you. I'm telling you, they have been very clear. This is what's going to help you get through this difficult time. And I can't believe I didn't take that out. I've been doing this like every time. Oh, there it is. It's still there. Phew. It's right there. It's going to help you deal with everything that's going on in the world. But there was a vision that they showed me with like lights popping up all over the globe. And it felt like people are waking up. You are going to be a bright light in someone's day, in someone's life. Okay, you never know what is going to, I just heard radiate. You're going to radiate that energy, that joy, that love. Even when you're dealing with difficulties, your frequency is your frequency. Okay, that's what you're going to radiate. And there is power, there is strength through that. There is strength through that love. There's strength through that joy. And that's what you're going to be radiating. You might not see it, but that's what people are going to feel emanating off of you. Okay? That's how we change the world, is what I heard. You start from the inside. Wow. Let's leave it there. Okay? Oh my goodness. This is why that video I wasn't able to record this, or that message. I just wasn't able to record. This is why. Oh, trust in the detours. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Anyway, I hope something resonated. All right. And tap into that inner child energy and just create a life of joy where you can. Be the change. That's a nice saying. Who said it? Sometimes they attribute quotes to someone and it's not really who said it. So look it up. So I'm just not going to say it. But be the change that you want to see. Okay? You will make a difference, and you are making a difference. You've already made a difference. Wow. So keep it up. Okay? All right. Whenever you see this, I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and I will see you in the next video.